I can't. I need to. I need to. I can't deal with it. What the frick is this figure? Hey there guys, Prime Reviews here, and today we're going to be reviewing the Iron Warrior IW-07 Leader Deluxe TFP Optimus Prime. Now before we get started, please make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss a single upload. I really hope you guys do enjoy this video. So yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I did not know what Iron Warrior was or what it is. You know, I didn't really know until a couple weeks ago. And let me just say that this caught my attention really fast. The accuracy on this guy is amazing, and I guess he was in development for about 9 months already, but man, let me just say that I think it is completely worth it. People have been waiting for this figure for such a very long time, and now that it's out, let's take a look at him, because man, let me just say that he might probably be one of the best TFP Optimus Primes we have ever gotten. Especially better than the RED line. Now let's take a quick look at the packaging. Gonna move you out the way real quick. Here we go. Here we do have an image of the front of the box, which does say IW-07 Leader. It's supposed to be Iron Warrior, but yeah, you got a beautiful shot of the chest there. Then you got a beautiful image of the back there. Age is 16 plus, so you know, if you're not 16, then you know you're gonna read. But before I continue, I think you guys need to see me reacting to unboxing this figure for the first time with a couple of friends that you guys might know. So here it is.
Oh my gosh!
I see, Poppy. What?
Dude, this thing is strong!
I love messing with Primus. But that looks like the size of Iron Warrior, and I'm freaking out.
Yeah, the box dimensions check out.
It does. I want it. That's my hero.
I worry he will sell out really fast, though.
I know, that's why I want to snag him, but it's like...
That is a big boy!
Jealousy loading in 3, 2... You got it really quick too, what the heck?
Oh geez, I'm on like over a month for Show Z right now. How'd you get that? Instructions!
Instructions to put on some...
Oh, there he is!
Oh my gosh!
I see it.
Wait, if I lift up this cover and he's there, I'm gonna... Oh my gosh!
I can't look. I genuinely. Oh my god. Oh, he's in.
That look.
How's the theme song go?
Da 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 da. Yeah!
Yeah, that's roughly it for the packaging. So now let's take a look at honestly this beautiful work of art. Just taking a closer look at this figure. Are you kidding me right now? This is not real. Are you serious? This looks beautiful. Just taking a look at the head sculpt there, looks fabulous. Yeah, this is amazing. Just taking a look at the whole figure. It looks so screen accurate. Oh my goodness gracious. Just turning him around so that way you guys can see that. Oh my gosh, got the nice red. And got some nice mechanical detail, and the back is clean as ever. Oh my goodness. Yeah, even got some tires back here, and just going again, lifting it up so that you guys can see the back side of it. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say except that this is the best TFP Prime we have ever gotten in our lifetime. The fact that this guy exists is unbelievable. The poses that you can get this guy in, you can basically recreate any part of the TFP show from Optimus Prime that he did. Like, it's unbelievable, it's astonishing, and man, let me just say that I am blown away with this figure. Got some nice detail in there, and man, the head, I cannot get over the head sculpt of how accurate it looks. Oh my goodness. Even got the windows there, and oh my, yeah, I can't, I need to, I can't deal with it. What the frick is this figure? Like, I need you guys to understand. You see all like the little scratch marks and stuff? That's like the paint. That's battle damage. I did not do all those. That is insane. The detail on this thing is magnificent. It's astonishing, and let me just say that this is a beautiful boy. Alright, let's just get this part out of the way because I have so much more to talk about. The head, of course, is on a ball joint. He can look up that far, and he can look all the way down that far. His arm can move out. Biceps, oh, sorry, very tight. Bicep swivel. Bend at the elbow, and man, let me just say that he does have wrist rotation, and the better part of it is he has articulated individual fingers. He also does have a forearm swivel here, so he does have a beautiful butterfly joint, and in the back you can see more details on that there where it does move this tire, which I do quite like a lot. It doesn't hinder with anything, so it can go really far, so that way you can get like those beautiful poses. He does move side to side as well, which I do quite like. He does have a beautiful ab crunch, that way you can get more detail in the back there, just like any 3.0 product, so I do quite like that a lot. Man, I am in love with this figure, but that's not all. Let's keep it going, shall we? He does have a waist swivel. Thank you so much. His leg can move out roughly about that far, which I do quite like. And it does move back roughly about that far, which I do quite like as well. He does have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thigh switch. Hear that? I love that sound. He does have a bend at the knee, but it can go farther if you really wanted to, which I do quite like. And he does have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ankle pivot, so I thank them for that as well. So, well, the posability on this guy is fan-freaking-tastic. I basically have no complaints with this guy going towards the posability. Any pose that you want to get this guy in, he can do, and it's insane how far we have come to now figures doing any pose we want and how accurate they look. Now, I know this is not an official product, but man, I don't care. This thing looks sick, and all I ever wanted was a very, very, very accurate looking TFP Optimus Prime, and he is here. And oh, but that's not all. He does come with accessories, so let's take a look at them right now. Now here we do have all the beautiful accessories he does come with, and let me just say that I had to do it this way because there was no way I was fitting it all into one screen. So yeah, it's amazing. But first, let's take a look at this beautiful Star Saber. Just take a look at this bad boy. Oh my goodness, does this thing look sick and beautiful. I love it so much. And the paint, the gold, the silver, wow, I quite like that. And then moving on to his sword. Oh my goodness, I love the paint. I really do have some scratches, but that's the paint, I promise you. Then we do have his blasters, man. I do quite like that a lot. Do got some nice blue, silver, and a little bit of red. I do quite like that. Now here is his alternate face. He does come with an alternate face, so I will be putting that on for you guys and showing you how to put that on. But man, it does look really cool. And again, the other side again, just blasters, his sword, and his Star Saber once again. But this time, it is glowing blue. Yes, that is right. It is going blue, and it looks beautiful. It looks amazing. and man, I do love all its accessories. But let me show you how to put on some of them so that way you guys can see how cool he actually looks with all of these, man. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, boys, let's start. Let's start off with this blaster. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take Optimus Prime's hand here, and you're simply just going to untug this right here. And yes, it is just a peg right there, and it is going to be a hole right there. Very simple. And now what you're going to do is bring in the blaster. You're going to bring it off to the side. It's going to be a peg right there, and then again the hole right here. All you're going to do is plug it in like so in this direction, and it's just going to simply just plug in like so. So same thing like the other side. All you're gonna do is take the hand here, just take it out like so, and then you're gonna bring in your blaster and you're gonna put it off to the side again, and then just plug it in like so, and it should be a very easy fit. And then there you go. Now you have Optimus Prime holding his really cool looking blasters. Let me just say that this is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. Looks so screen accurate, the details look so beautiful, and man, I cannot say enough about this guy. This guy looks amazing, looks fantastic, and I am in love with these two blasters. Now up next for his swords, all you're going to do simply is you're going to take Optimus Prime blaster here, and again all you're simply going to do is just unplug it like so, and you're going to bring in one of his swords. Pretty sure it's going to be this one right here, and all you're simply going to do is wait, you know, I just gotta, oh my, all you're going to do is just plug it in like so, and it should be an easy squeeze, and then there you go. Now same thing on the other side, you are going to unplug the blaster here, and you're simply going to bring in the sword again. It does have a peg right there, again hold there, and you're just going to plug it in like so, and there you go. Now you have him holding his two really cool looking swords. I cannot fathom the fact that this is an actual figure. Are you kidding me right now? This is an actual figure that exists, and you guys can get him at Shozi's store. There's no shot that this looks that good. Yeah, I love it. I love the swords, and yeah, that's all I can say. This thing looks amazing. Now taking a look at his next two cool accessories here, we do have his Star Sabers, man. Take a look at these two things. These look sick. I do quite like both of them. One that's glowing, one that's regular, but man, these two look beautiful. I love these. Now this one already has his hand already installed, as you guys can see, and you're like, wait, why is it? Because it only goes on his right hand, I believe. So what you're gonna do is you are going to take this part off like so. Again, just take it off like normal, and all you're gonna simply do is apply of course his new one, which is a peg right here. So you're just gonna go under here, and you're just gonna apply it just like so, and it should be just an easy fit in. Sometimes it is kind of a hassle, but once you get used to it, it should be able to just squeeze right in like so. And there you go. Now you have him holding his really cool looking Star Saber, and man, I am in love with this thing. Now this is a beautiful and long sword. Are you serious? This is so beautiful. I love this figure with a passion, and man, I cannot get enough of it. And it can also turn blue. So let's take a look at that one now. So all you're simply going to do really is just, again, just unplug his saber, right? And this is a cool feature that they did, which I do quite like a lot. So once you take that out, you're gonna take this piece out right here. This whole bottom part, you are just gonna take it out like so. You're gonna spin it-ish, kind of loosen it. It is a tight squeeze, but loosen it, and then bam, this part comes off with his whole hand already attached to it, which is pretty cool. Now you're gonna take the blue Star Saber, and you're just gonna untab the handle here. And let me put this down before I break anything. Just untab the handle here. It is, again, a very tight squeeze. And you're going to plug in just the new handle like so. And it should just be able to plug in very easily. Once you get used to it, it should be able to plug in very easy like so. And then there you go. Now all you're going to do is, again, just plug it back in like if it was just, again, the normal Star Saber ordeal. Let me see if I can just plug that in like so. And there you go. Now you have him holding his blue version, and man, I can't decide which one I love more. Now, sadly, he cannot hold both Star Sabers at the same time, which is very important. I mean, you can try to do it with the articulated fingers, but I've had trouble, and I really haven't, had any like success with it. But man, let me just say that this looks amazing. This looks fantastic, and I I don't know which Star Saber to choose because they both are freaking cool. I do quite like this a lot. All you are simply going to do is just take Optimus Prime's head here, and you're just gonna pop just the top piece off. Just grab right here and you're just gonna pop that off. It is a very tight squeeze, but once you get used to it, oh, there you go. It just pops right off, and you're just gonna take off his face. So give me your face. No, yeah, bam, and like so. Oh my gosh, that's only a face, right? And now you're just gonna plug in the new one. I do love the detail on this. It looks fan-freaking-tastic. I do quite like that. There are gonna be 2 holes right here, and there's gonna be, you know, another hole right here, and you're just gonna plug it in. You just got to align it. But once you get used to it, it's just a very easy in and go. And then you plug in, of course, the top piece of his head once again, and then it should look like. Right, if I did everything right. I'm pretty sure I did everything right. I've done this like over 20 times. Or there you go. Now you have him with this really cool looking faceplate. And man, I do actually like this. Just taking a closer look at that, I do quite like this a lot. It looks very screen accurate. And again, I do love the blue for the eyes. I am in love with this. The fact that you can do this and it's very simple to just swap faces is amazing. And I don't know what to say except thank you, Iron Warrior, for making this figure, because man, I love this thing so much. Now his eyes can turn on. He does have LED lights, but I don't have any batteries. But here is the goodie bag that they give you. It already comes with this installed as well, and this silver thing. But all you do is simply just plug it in like so in there. But other than that, I mean, I kind of just like the way it is. It does look freaking cool, but I will be putting the LED lights, don't worry. Now, for some size comparisons. I've been waiting for this. Here he is next to the 3-0 Transformers The Last Knight Deluxe Scale Autobot Bumblebee, so you can see how they both do look there. And again, not from the same universe, but I think this works actually very well. Maybe B's supposed to be a little smaller, but man, if Iron Warrior just... It's amazing that this figure stands roughly at about almost 12 inches tall. So yeah, this figure is a really big boy, and I love this size comparison. I think they both do look great together. For my next size comparison, here he is next to the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen 3-0 Deluxe Scale Optimus Prime. So you can see how they both do look there. And man, I think they both do look fantastic. I do quite like these two figures a lot. Not much more I can say except that these two look amazing. And man, Iron Warrior did a great job on the scale. I think it works so perfectly, and overall I am enjoying this so much. And for my final size comparison, here he is next to the Transformers The Last Knight Deluxe Scale Autobot Optimus Prime. So you can see how they both do look there. And yeah, you can see how much, you know, design-wise 3-0 is. But Iron Warrior just nails it at the TFP Prime design. I cannot fathom the fact that this is a thing. And I know the Iron Warrior looks plain, but I promise you, that's how he looks like in the show. He's mostly just plain, but man, I love the accuracy on these two. I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked. And just because, you know, I already have this figure here, he is next to the RED line Transformers Prime RC, so you can see how they both do look there. And honestly, I think the scaling actually works, which is very surprising. I think these two scale very accurate, I believe. You guys let me know down in the comments down below if this is accurate, but I think it looks pretty accurate if you ask me, which I'm actually really surprised about. Now, still, don't get RED, get this, but I mean, it looks pretty accurate if you ask me. Alrighty guys, there you go. There you had the Iron Warrior 07 Liter Deluxe TFP Optimus Prime. Now, what do I think? I think this figure is fan-freaking-tastic. I love everything about this figure, down to the detail, down to the posability, down to basically everything. I have really no complaints with this guy, and the fact that this guy even exists is amazing. I am in love with this figure. But what is my final rating? I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but my final grade for this figure is going to be a 9 out of 10. Yes, you heard that right. A 9 out of 10 on this figure is fantastic. But as much as I love this figure, there's just one thing that I really don't like about this guy. But let's talk about it. Now, the only thing I don't like about this guy is just, I'm gonna be completely honest, it's his ab crunch. I think his ab crunch is very, very, very not solid. Like every time you try to raise up his arm, you have to hold them by his stomach area. If not, then the whole ab section will go up, and honestly, it does get quite annoying. But other than that, there's honestly no issues that I have with this guy. This guy feels amazing. Now, there are some times where I feel like this thing is a little too loose and a little too wobbly, but it doesn't bother me enough to where it's like a huge con. It doesn't really affect the score. But if you guys are looking for the best, the most accurate Optimus Prime from Transformers Prime, this is the one. The posability, the detail, everything about this is unbelievable. And I didn't even know that this was coming out until a couple weeks ago. So I cannot wait to see what Iron Warrior has next, because man, if they keep doing the TFP line, best believe that I am going to get all of them. There's not much more I can say. If you guys are thinking about getting this guy, or contemplating whether getting this guy, don't contemplate, don't think, do it. Get this guy right now at Shozi store for what? I think it was $154. For $154, I think the price is actually really good. For the quality of this guy, yeah, it's good. Plus you get the blasters. Plus you get 2 Star Sabers. Plus you get an alternate face. Plus you get individual articulated fingers, and you get his blades. Man, yep. Get this guy right now. Yeah, I am in love with this figure, and it might possibly be my new number 1. I have to really think about that, but this practically might be my new number 1, but we will see. But alrighty guys, I think that's gonna do for me. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to turn on post notifications that way you guys are missing upload. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, and consider again leaving a like and subscribing. That would really mean a lot, as our goal is for 2,000 subscribers. But yeah, again, love this figure, love this design, and I can't wait to see what Iron Warrior has next. But this has been Primus Reviews. Remember to stay calm and keep moving on, so I'll make sure you guys on the next one. Bye! Bro, imagine if Iron Warrior made Bumblebee. I would freaking lose my mind. Oh!